When we think of Lent and Easter, we usually think of the death of Jesus on the cross. Perhaps we think of his last words, "It is finished." What's cool is that the root of this word finished is also used in John 13, just before Jesus washed the disciples' feet. Jesus knew that the hour had come for him to leave this world and go to the Father. Having loved his own who are in the world, he loved them to the end, or to the finish. That is what Easter is all about. It's about Jesus showing us his amazing love. He showed it when he washed the disciples' feet, when he performed miracles in his teaching. But he also showed his love by dying for our sins on the cross. It is finished. The world in Jesus' day was captive to sin and darkness, under the influence of Satan. John 3:16 says that because God loved this sinful world, he sent Jesus. Well, guess what? God still loves the world. He still wants all to believe and to escape sin. So what does God do now? He gives us the gift of the Spirit, which empowers us to continue Jesus' mission to this world, which so desperately needs his message of life and joy and peace and hope and forgiveness. In this year's Lent Project, we'll focus on the Gospel of John. We'll read the whole Gospel. We'll learn about the book of signs, where John describes 7 amazing miracles, including feeding the 5,000, walking on water, giving sight to a blind man. The book of signs ends with the miracle of raising Lazarus from the dead. When Jesus goes to Lazarus, it results in his own capture and death. Bringing him back to life ends his public ministry and functions as a transition to the second half of John's Gospel, known as the Book of Glory, where Jesus is anointed as king, enters into Jerusalem as king, and demonstrates the nature of his kingdom by humbly washing his disciples' feet. A king who humbly serves and dies for his people. Amazing. As one who's taught the Gospel of John for over 25 years, I urge you to keep up with this project. It will change your life as you learn more about Jesus as the Good Shepherd, the way, the truth, the life. Our hope is that your faith will grow deeper, but also that you'll be motivated to spread Jesus' message of faith and love to others, so that they may also find life. In addition to reading the Gospel of John, we'll add poetry, visual art, and music. It's our prayer that all of these elements will work together to glorify the Lord and bring you closer to him, to bring you life during this season.